What's good? And I cannot stress this enough, my people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is King Musagi, and in today's video, we're gonna be doing something fun. I actually already recorded this with Brian. For the people that saw my story, for the people that saw my other video that we recorded with Brian, this was actually the first video we recorded. Didn't work out. A lot of hardware issues.
Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care. I know
you guys like this sort of stuff, and you like more of my reactionary stuff, and more of my commentary based stuff, less the reactionary. So we're gonna be doing that today. One thing I will be saying is my last video, my save clip video, I actually really like the style of video it was. I actually do want to start a series on it where it's basically just every time I press clip, I'll put it in a playlist, and then in the future we might have hella videos on that playlist. But what I'm gonna be doing every time I'm playing a game, or every time something funny happens on stream, off stream, may I be talking to my homies, may I not be talking to my homies, just anything that I deem save clip worthy, I'm gonna save the clip, and then in the end of the week I'm gonna be compiling that and I'm making a video out of that. So that'll be my goal for making 2 videos. One will be my save clip videos, and one will be either me reaction or talking about whatever is, you know, going on. But yeah, let's get into some Am I the Asshole? As you've seen in the title, this is where Reddit, for the people that don't know, it's Reddit where people, you know, anonymously or sometimes not anonymously, they'll come on and they'll just put out their thoughts, their opinions, and what's going on in their life. They'll explain, am I the asshole? You'll get the gist of it pretty quickly. But yeah, they'll usually just say, am I the asshole for doing this? Am I the asshole for doing that? So we're just gonna see if some of these people are in fact that or not. And again, this is all my opinion and no hate towards these people. So let's get it. All right, first one, let's get it. Am I the asshole for telling my son he deserved his girlfriend breaking up with him? Okay.
So my son had a long-distance GF recently for about 2 years. She was great, a really nice girl, and we all loved her, welcomed her with open arms. She was flying here constantly to visit him. Like a weekend a month, and he didn't lift a finger to go visit her. I tried talking to him about it several times and told him he should really start looking into flying over to her instead of expecting her to do all the traveling. He said no, and my wife probably had something to do with it, as she constantly told him she was afraid of him flying. I spoke to them both and said this girl is great for him. She was willing to move over to our country too, but said there was one condition, and that was he'd have to fly over to her country too. Which is fair enough. He said no. He didn't want to fly or travel anywhere. My son was becoming lazier and lazier, eventually telling his GF that he was perfectly fine never traveling anywhere, including holidays, etc. Last week, he told us she's dumped him. I went on her FB page, as we're all still friends. She wrote us an apology letter about how she's upset it didn't work out, but these things happen. So we're on good terms, and looks like she's with a new guy already. Me and my wife have no doubt she was seeing him while still in a relationship with my son. I confessed to them both that I actually agree with her decision and he should have expected it. He did not treat her properly, and I hope he learns lessons for the next one because he needs to make more of an effort. I said he deserves it for his lack of effort in the relationship and for essentially just allowing this girl to spend all her money and time coming here all the time. Wife and son are very upset that I said this. Very, very upset, and my wife says I am being horrible. AITAH, I stand by what I said.
All right. If I'm being completely real, no, you're not the asshole. Bear with. No, you are not the asshole. Purely because, dude, your son is just lazy, bro. Plug. Your son just has no effort to go see the girl. You know, if the girl likes him, she's making an effort to go see him. You need, you know, relationships are meant to be 50-50, bro. It's give and take. You don't just constantly take. That's not how relationships work. It was doomed to fail from the start if he just kept with this mentality. So no, dude, you're not the asshole. Your son most definitely is. And your wife, bro. Oh, what's the word? It's not a mommy's boy, because that's the son. She's a boy's mom. I don't know, bro, but she's definitely too attached to her son and thinks the best of him at all times, because clearly, ma'am, you don't see the faults in your son. My mom would have checked me instantly. My dad would have checked me instantly. The fact that only one of your parents is checking you is very bad. And the fact that your mom, all right, I'm not gonna say that it's not her fault for instilling fear in you that flying is bad, because it is shit, especially in 2025. Niggas be dying. Niggas are dying on planes. I'm kind of scared to fly myself. But yeah, nah, yeah, you gotta check your mom needs to check you. Your dad checked you, obviously. But nah, girl's in her right. And the fact that she got a man instantly after, I don't want to say she was cheating. We don't know that. We have no idea, but it's definitely the case where next man over there was like, I treat you better, and she was like, you know what, this guy is lazy. This guy's a lazy bum. I don't want to be with him, so she dipped. But yeah, the person, inappropriate address 77, not the asshole, bro, not the asshole. All right, next one. Am I the asshole for giving my ex-wife a large amount of money I won despite the anger of my girlfriend?
I recently won a fuck you amount of money. I won't say exactly how much, but it's in the millions. It makes me feel funny even typing it's enough to change the life of myself and my family. My ex-wife is the mother of my 2 kids. She is an amazing woman and good to the bone. We divorced 6 years ago because I had an affair with my current partner. I was in a low place in my life and I fucked up. She was in incredible pain, but, like a fucking saint, she allowed me to still see our kids who mean the world to me. Allowed our divorce to be as pain-free as possible despite the fact that I know she was hurting. She still is close with my parents. She is respectful to me, although she refuses to talk to my GF. She was actually the first person I phoned after my mom and pops after I found out I won the lottery. She was pleased for me, joked that I could take the kids on a world round trip, and that was that. Nothing else. As soon as I won, I knew I wanted to give her a significant amount. I still love her. She's the mother of my babies, and I feel like this is some small tiny way I can show her that I'm not a complete fuck up. She deserves to know that I care despite my mistakes. She also works a shitty job in the public library which pays her peanuts. She would actually be able to pursue her hobbies this way. Give our kids a better life between us. I haven't discussed this with my ex yet, but I have with my parents who strongly agree and my lawyer who was very surprised but on board. Long story short, when I told my GF, she was my livid. Screaming that I'm disrespecting her, accusing me of still being in love with my ex-wife. I'm not in love with her. We've both grown apart, but of course I still love her for being an excellent co-parenting partner and mother to my kids. My GF is threatening to break up with me, and TBH I'm feeling incredibly relieved over the threats. I don't plan on changing my plans, but AITAH?
Okay, at first, I would have been like yes and no, but after seeing that, you know, you literally said it right here, my girlfriend is starting to break up with me, and to be honest, I'm feeling incredibly relieved.
Huh?
My boy, it seems you don't want to be with her. I'm gonna be real. It seems you don't want to be with her. So no, you're not the asshole, because clearly these are the mother to your children, bro. Like, come on. You're always gonna have something there. You're always gonna have love and respect for the person. And the fact that you said you're not in love with her, but you love her, that proves that you have still a lot of affection towards this said person. So giving her a large amount of money, if you're giving it to support your kids, if you're giving it with the intention to support your kids, no, you're not the asshole. But if you're giving it with the intention of just supporting her, to your current girlfriend, yes. To her, obviously not. To everyone else, man, this is not to do with us. But yeah, you clearly don't want to be with your girl anymore, your current one. And the fact that I always think that when you cheat on someone and then the person breaks up with you or divorces you and you stay with the person you cheated, you're settling. That's my opinion. I feel like you're settling because you're like, well, I've already fucked up. I've already given myself to this person, and the person I was with doesn't want to be with me anymore. So I'm gonna just stay with the person I've given myself to. So it's not like you actually love them. It's because it was just probably carnal desire in the moment, and then you're like, oh crap, I need someone. F it, you'll do. That's what I'm getting. That's the vibe I'm getting right now with this guy. Clearly, yeah, you clearly don't want to be with your current girl. And I'm gonna be real, maybe getting a large sum of money might bring your girl back, bring your ex-wife back. Not saying she's a gold digger, but she sees that you still support her, sees that you still want to support the kids, and yeah, you messed up, but I feel like God believes in second chances, so I feel like you should have a second chance. Are you the asshole? For some, yes. For others, no. That's my final verdict on that. Ooh, we got a spicy one here. We got a little spicy one. Am I the asshole for not letting my best friend have her wedding on my property after being uninvited? Okay, so we forgot to do it on the title, off the title last one. Off the title, just off rip? Hell yeah. No, hell no, you're not the asshole.
One of my best friends, Carla, is getting married soon. It's only meant to be a small backyard type of wedding, but they've been planning it for a few months now, and originally it was supposed to be on my property. They wanted it because it's private, has lots of open space for the reception, a nice view in the house could be used for them to get ready and stuff. Of course I said yes. She and her fiancé, Rick, were very happy. Thing is, Carla and I do have a history. We went out on and off in college but decided to stay friends. Then I met my wife, we got married, Carla met Rick, and now here they are. Now my wife knows I went out with Carla back in college and she didn't care. Carla still went to our wedding and everything. I never knew if Rick was told or not. It's not my relationship, therefore not my business to say anything, so I never did. Rick found out recently and not in the best way. Not sure how, but from what I heard from friends is that one mutual friend told him, no idea why, we used to date. Not only that, but apparently Carla said a couple years ago she was still in love with me when she was already dating Rick. Don't have actual confirmation if that's exactly what he was told. All Carla's told me is that Rick was told about our past and he's angry at her for never saying anything. It became quite a drama and didn't hear from her for over a month until now. She told me they're going to couples counseling and that the wedding is still on. But Rick requested that I not attend. It sucks, but I totally get why you wouldn't be comfortable. Then I asked the obvious question, where are they going to hold the wedding then? To my surprise, she said they still want it at our place. Rick said so too, and in my mind I'm going, he doesn't want the guy who dated his fiancée years ago at the wedding. But still wants the wedding at his house. My wife and I are expected to just not be at our home that weekend, and I told Carla no. They're going to have to find someplace else since we're not going to simply leave our home to them for the weekend. Not only for safety reasons, but it just doesn't make sense. Rick doesn't want me around because he's not comfortable, but is comfortable enough to have their wedding at my house. They really want their wedding here though, and because of that I've been bugged by not only her but also Rick and some friends who think I'm being a petty asshole for not letting them have the wedding here anymore. Honestly, don't think that I am. It just doesn't make sense at all to have to leave our own place for a wedding we're no longer welcome to and leaving our home totally vulnerable. Still, being accused of sabotaging their wedding, and Rick believes it's the least I can do after everything. AITAH?
No. No, you're not the asshole. You're not the asshole. Yeah, no, wait. Sorry. Yeah, hell no, you're not the asshole. I'm not gonna say Rick is like in the wrong too, because like, come on, man. If you're watching, put yourself in Rick's position. You're about to marry this girl, clearly the love of your life, and then the place that you're going, dude, you smash her. You're gonna be a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm also not gonna have it at his goddamn house. Are you okay in the head? I'm not doing that. If I'm already not okay with you in general, I'm not gonna do it in your place. Just find somewhere else, or like prolong the marriage. Oh, not prolong the marriage. Delay the wedding. I'm sorry. Find a new place. Like this guy clearly isn't the asshole because he doesn't want to give you his goddamn house, dude. I'm just thinking about my house right now. If someone went up to me and they were like, oh yeah, can we host like a really fancy dinner? My house isn't big enough to host a goddamn wedding, but fancy dinner for sure. Can we have your house host a fancy dinner? We'll pay for everything. We'll set everything up. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. Go for it. A few minutes later, sorry, one of the girls that is coming. Yeah, you got history with her. She says she doesn't feel comfortable with you being there, so now you can't be in your own home. Fam? Are you good in the head? Are you dumb? You dumb, fam. I'm not. No. Leave. You're not doing this at my party. I respect you. For wanting to do this dinner at my house. Obviously, we're still friends. But that person has nothing to do with me. They don't have to go. And if it's their dinner and they're the ones that are complaining and want me out but still want to do the dinner at my house, yeah, you're bugging. Nah, you're not the asshole. After thinking about that, putting myself in this guy's positions, yeah, Rick has gone off his mind. Like I think like enough. Sorry, my ring. I don't think it's enough that he's in his right to be upset. He's also in his right to be uncomfortable. He's not in his right to demand your home. That's my final point. That's it. Oh yeah, I like this one seems fruity. Oh my god. All right, let's get it. Last one. Am I the asshole for ruining both my parents' marriages for disowning me?
I am the byproduct of my parents' extramarital affair. Both of them had spouses at the time. My birth mother got pregnant and had to tell her husband as he was overseas when I was conceived, so there was no way I was his. A few months after I was born, they decided not to divorce. I was given to my grandparents on my mother's side to raise with my birth father, secretly paying child support without his wife's knowledge. Both my parents had other children. My dad's side knows nothing about me, but my siblings on my mom's side were told that I am adopted by my grandparents. Recently I decided that I wanted to know more about my dad's family, and I sent a friend's request to one of my siblings and my dad so I could get to know him. Well, he freaked out and contacted my birth mom, and they asked to speak to me over Skype. They both told me that they couldn't risk staying in contact with me and told me that they were going no contact and to please respect it and move on with my life. Well, I did pretty much the opposite. I contacted my dad's wife and shared screenshots of our conversations and told her everything. She is now divorcing him, while on my mother's side I told both my siblings, who then went on to tell extended family including her husband's side, so now they are separated and my siblings hate my mother. Currently my siblings on both sides' lives have been upturned, and after the satisfaction has worn off I feel like I unnecessarily hurt them through my parents. AITAH for ruining my parents' marriages?
Okay, damn, there's a lot to unpack here. No, but yes, okay, you're the asshole to your siblings because you clearly upturned their life and just, you know, completely ruined it. But to your parents, dude, F your parents, bro. Just F your parents. These guys are horrible people. They literally had you and were like, well, we don't want you anymore. Here you go. Someone can take care of you. And then when you wanted to reconnect with them, they said, yeah, no, we gotta ghost you, fam. We gotta completely get rid of all contact to talk to you. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
That's a kick.
Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
I'm in disbelief. Holy moly. Yeah, no, you're not the asshole, dude. This is crazy. These parents were just like, we need to block our child and we're going on no contact. Please respect it and move on with your life. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You're my parents and you're telling me to respect it? Respect you not talking to me for the rest of my life and for me to move on?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You people are insane. Nah, dude, you should have done worse, bro. You should have done worse. Oh my god, this is crazy. No, you're calm. You're fine. You're not the asshole. These people are horrible people. Oh my god. Jesus, that's actually stunned me. I can't believe that. Well, it's a great way to end it off. If you like these type of videos, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, tell me you guys like it, and yeah, I'd love to do this again, and especially with Brian again, because it was fun with Brian, but footage just was impossible to work with. But I'll be sure to make it better. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. May everything you wish for comes to fruition, and yeah, deuces, guys. Jesus.